today, whilst washing up the dishes, I was thinking about, because from here, where I am, you can see outside. Okay, it's very quiet. Okay, nobody to bother me. So I was actually thinking about how detached I am from everyday life, the rat race, the rigmarole of trying to cope in the modern era. And I'm just here, as you do, you know, and I'm thinking about how hard it is for people to find that space where they give themselves that time to detach. Being in the modern way of life, living in the modern way of life, doesn't give you that space, that time, that creative room to actually think about life, to think about death, to think about the fact that our ancestors didn't come here to work for the man, as it's sometimes known. They came here to work on themselves, to work on what comes after life. What's the next step in their evolution? We don't have here space to grow. And I don't mean materialistically, I mean invisibly, the things that happen invisible. We don't acknowledge them as they should. I mean, they're here before we came, they'll be here long after we're gone. There's the appreciation for them that's not acknowledged. We don't pour to the earth or pour to our ancestors or acknowledge the earth that we're walking on. And she gives us so much without asking. We don't have that in this culture, a culture of appreciation. We don't have that. We don't have the understanding that we must appreciate those that came before us. Not just our ancestors, but our parents, our grandparents. The system is set up to compartmentalize people into, put them in categories, fit in that box. Okay, so children go in that box, adults go in that box, elders go in another box. Work goes in one box, education goes in one box, health goes in one box. And all of them must behave a certain way. The thing is, here in the West, we don't have a life where all of them are interconnected. Your grandparents, your parents, your children, your generation, your work, your home, your education, your schooling, they're all interconnected. Your family is the most important thing on this earth. How you are educated, how they are educated in order for you to educate the next generation. We're lost. We're so fragmented, so separated, so individualized that we can't see that we need everybody around us in order for us to function properly. You know that saying, it takes a village to raise a child? It is so true. And we are all children of our ancestors, so we all need a village. We all need the uncles and the aunts and the mothers, whether they're related to you by blood or not. Everybody has a function. Everybody can input something into you. The thing is what? What is the culture of the West that ensures your spiritual stability? Which part of Western civilization, the Western era, has that little segment within its culture that ensures your spiritual stability? If you can think of one, let me know. We all have instabilities. Whether you want to accept it or not, we all have instabilities. I know I have. I have actionary, reactionary tendencies. We all do. I'm still learning to put my emotions in their place and take them out when it's needed. We are taught what to think, but we are not taught how to think. And that is a major problem. We're all born with brains, no matter where you are, where you come from, what you look like, what you have. We all have brains. But then you have professionals telling you that we only use 10%. Hello? 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 10%. If we are all created with a brain to work at 100% capacity, why are we being told that we only use 10%? What is happening to the other 90% of our brain capacity? And if you're amazing now, only using 10%, how amazing would you be using 100%? Or even 50%, 60%? Think about your afterlife. I've got this thing about afterlife, you know. It's not an obsession, but it's a thing to know that I'm here in the flesh. One day I won't be. And that's the same for all of you guys out there. One day we are not going to be in the flesh.